Hello everyone again. Now this is a really unusual looking artifact here. It's a smaller one. It was found in my backyard along with all the bigger ones. I'm going to be showing a bunch of different, well, they're going to be like this one, but different sizes. You can see my hand, it's smaller than my hand. And I'm just giving you guys the opportunity to take a look at this and see if you can see anything on there that looks like a face. This one actually has maybe multiple faces on that, but there's one particular one that looks really like a evil wicked witch. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you now. And it happens to be right there. Look at that eye, the way they shaded it in. I mean, look at that eye. That is so cool. There's some kind of a creature up on top of his head. This is the hat line. You can see it. What kind of creature it is, I don't know. I mean, I see an eye and some kind of snout on the end there, but let's go back to the face. We got this eye. It looks like sideburns or something right here. I don't know. Or just an ear. And then we got a really wicked looking nose. Isn't that really wicked looking? And I don't know if this is just a big open mouth, or if this just happens to be the mouth down here where this little scratch is. See how that kind of looks like lips there? Kind of looks like that would be the mouth right there. Now that's pretty interesting, this artifact is. But let's go ahead and flip it over the way. And like I say, they point to the left. Let's go ahead and flip it over this way. Oh ho, lo and behold, what do we have here? We have another face. There's the eye area. And this one's also wearing some kind of an animal, unless it's the same animal on the other side. And, well, because it's actually one portrait of one person, one head. It has some kind of artifact there. I don't know what this is, what this represents. Maybe that just happened to be there. But here we go again. We got your eye. We got your nose. And it's very defined, because it almost looks like that's the eye right there. You got your nose, and then you got your mouth. Now, this mouth tends to be a little different than the one on the other side, because the other one seems to be really big. But this one's much smaller. And, it is a very, very interesting artifact, because to me it looks like it's just one face. But we're going to look all over it to see if we can find more. Go ahead and turn the ears. See what we can find. It's kind of hard to see it. But we do have another one. It's here. This is kind of like the eye area, but the eye, nose, and I think that's the mouth. This almost looks like some kind of Indian design or something on top of his head. Okay, over here we have another eye, nose, and mouth. It's very, very subtle. Trying to see if this here has something. I kind of see something there, but we're going to pass on naming that one because it seems like it's part of the face over here. Let's turn it over and see what we can find over here. Seems to be some sort of an animal here. We got an eye, a little bit of breather nose. So this is probably a bird, maybe a bird of some kind, because it has the breather nose and a beak. But then again, lizards have that too. Eye, nose, and mouth, or eye, nose, and mouth. I guess if it's some kind of an animal or something, it'll look a little different. Let's rotate it around. Okay, I'm getting, looks like two eyes right here, then a nose. And then they look like they've scratched a mouth into it right here. It's like let's see, I can't tell. It's like it's like a black color, like a dark black or weird looking color right there. So it looks like it's got an two eyes, a nose, and then a scratch for a mouth. Isn't that cool? Why that would be there? Yeah, I mean, it could have happened during delivery or something, but it's kind of weird because that's kind of sunken in, that area in there is. And it looks like they physically scratched it down and scratched it across to make it look like it's a mouth. Very interesting. Okay, over here, I see a face. I think that's the eye right there. Then I got a nose, and then I got a lips for a mouth right there. They look like lips. And it's possible that that's an eye. Maybe that's the nose, or this is some kind of nose, and that's the mouth. So actually, eye. And it looks like it's a creature. It doesn't look like it's a human. But it's wearing wearing a hat on this end, on that. So it could be a human, I guess, because it's wearing a hat. If anybody out there sees any other animals on here or faces that I missed, let me know. And I am kind of turning it fast, so sorry about that. Although that looks like some kind of human, then I see this up here, eye, nose, and mouth right here. Like eye, nose, and mouth, and that would be the chin. Although I already looked at that side. Oh, up here on top, we've got an animal. It looks like a dinosaur of some kind. We got your eye. Little bit of a nose there. I mean, I think it looks like some kind of a dinosaur. I mean, pointy ears up there. I mean, eye, nose, and a mouth right there. So I can see these like little like tool marks right there. So I mean, you know, it's up to you if you guys can, you know, I don't know, it's up to you if you can see it, but you know. Yeah, like that looks like an eye. They actually made that look like an eye. When I get closer to it, I know it gets kind of blurry, but it looks like an eye. And that's what they do a lot. They actually make them look like eyes. This one doesn't necessarily looks like an eye, but that one does. That one really looks like some kind of an eye. Eye. Okay, over here now. Did I see anything here? I do kind of see something here. I got an eye, nose, and a mouth. There's something on top of his head too. It's very intriguing to just look through these artifacts in my backyard. They're landscaping. It came in as landscaping. Oh, here's an animal. These are the legs. Legs. Oh, wow, what kind of face is that? Wow. Because this is actually the face here, and that's the rest of the body. Could that be like another, maybe a gorilla or a sheep or something? Because I mean, I can see that there's an eye and then a nose and then a mouth. But what it is, I don't know. Anybody out there watching this video knows what it is? Let me know. I see another animal there. Because like these are legs. I know that. And that's a face. I know that. But I've seen another artifact when I turned it this way. Whoa, look at that. Well, these could be an ear up here, but I do know that looks like some kind of an eye. Then I got a nose, and then look, the classic slice through the lips right there. Classic. I mean, it looks like a mouth. All right, thank you very much, guys. I have definitely enjoyed looking at this artifact. It's multi-faceted with all kinds of faces all over it. Animals, and it's just amazing what is pulled from my backyard. Even that looks like some kind of an animal right there. If I didn't already show it, eye, nose, and mouth, and then wearing something on its head, or maybe a horse or something. I don't know. All right. Thank you very much.